Valheim, an incredible survival game where you can build Viking villages, sail to the ends of the world, and fight epic enemies. A game with near infinite possibilities and so much to do. But some bird thing just dropped you off in the middle of nowhere with absolutely nothing, and you have no idea what to do. Okay. First things first, the game has standard WASD movement keys with E to pick up and interact. You'll frequently see a friendly raven, Hugin, who will provide you with tips to advance through the game. Your left click will attack, and your right click will block. These actions, as well as sprinting with shift key and swimming, will expend your stamina bar. Tab will open your inventory and craft menu. You'll start the game with a rag tunic as armor and a torch as a weapon, I guess? You'll notice the crafting menu is completely empty. Thanks, Irongate. In this game, all crafting recipes are discovered by finding materials around the world. Interestingly enough, the game allows you to punch small trees to smithereens. Eventually, they will get tired of your fists of doom and break into the first and most important crafting material, wood. You'll notice immediately you have discovered new recipes. Now, we want to continue finding resources to build things. There will be items on the ground for you to interact with, such as stone. This material is used for your next two crucial items, the axe and the hammer. Here, Hugin hints that your axe should be your next item. If you are near water, you will see flint on the ground. Flint will be needed to upgrade crafting abilities and to make decent weapons and arrows, something we will cover in a later video. For now, just hold on to it. You'll notice that when sprinting with the shift key, you level up your running ability. Valheim uses a system to determine how effectively you can do various things. Beware, these skills do decay when you die. It's time to craft some items. First, you can make a club. Open your crafting menu with Tab and select the item you wish to craft. Now press the craft button. You can equip gear and weapons by either right-clicking them or by placing them in one of your numbered slots at the top and pressing the corresponding hotkey. Your attacks and blocking power are now improved. You have a slightly more effective weapon against those small trees and enemies. Next, we will gather materials to craft an axe. The axe will not only provide a great weapon to fight enemies and gather wood, but also to chop down larger trees, such as beech. Not to be confused with the incredibly similarly named birch that you cannot cut down at this point. Again, thanks Irongate. But either way, here we go. Let's find a tree we can cut down. Swing at a beech tree until it eventually collapses. Now I want to note that when it is falling, it 100% can and will kill you if it lands on you. Make sure you dodge it. Also be aware of where your friends are so you do not kill them. Once it falls, keep chopping the log until it splits and eventually pinatas into a gift basket of wood. Throughout the game, you will spot berry bushes, mushrooms, and other forageable items on the ground. These items are food. When you pick up edible food, you can go into your inventory and right-click them to consume them. Food increases your max health and stamina as well as health regeneration over its duration. You can have up to 3 foods active, but they must be different meals. Your current HP and active food displays are in the bottom left corner of your screen. Now, it's time to craft a hammer. This item allows you to construct almost everything in Valheim. With the hammer equipped, you can right-click to open the build menu. For now, it's fairly barren. You want to start with a workbench, the most essential build. This 10 wood cost crafting behemoth has a large aura which allows the building inside its range. Find flat ground and place it. When you do this, you will unlock many recipes. Almost every construction and repair requires a workbench nearby. With a workbench, your building pieces are now unlocked. In order to do more advanced things with the workbench, we must secure it by building a basic station around it, including a roof. We start by going into the hammer's building menu and picking the wall. We place these walls behind the station in a 2x2 vertical fashion. Placing pieces is not directly intuitive and is very different from similar games such as Fortnite and Minecraft. If you want to place a piece to connect to another piece, you look at the surface of the piece you wish to connect it to, not at the location you want the piece to go. For these wall connections, I aim my crosshairs at the side of the wall pieces where I want the connection to be made. Next, you add sides to the workbench's flank, and cap it off by placing roof pieces at the top of your 2x2 structure. Once this is completed, you will be able to access the workbench's menu, giving you additional items to craft. When in the workbench, you'll notice at the top right corner there's a star. That is the rank of the workbench and determines what you can build. We'll have more on that later. If you look to the left of your crafting options, you will see a hammer. This hammer is the repair button. You will need to use this frequently as it will repair the items that can be made at this workbench. Note that now you can make additional items such as a flint axe and wooden arrows. The arrows won't be useful just yet until we make a bow, but the axe will be an upgrade to your current axe. Finally, if you go to the upgrade tab, you will see that items in this game can be improved. We'll address that in a future video as well. Thanks for watching. Oh, I didn't see you there. You watched all the way to the end. You madman. Thank you, I appreciate that. Well, now that you're here, you might as well hit that like button and the subscribe button, and hey, if you want to, come check me out on Twitch at Captain Rob Games.